Okay. Hello. Welcome to my intern presentation. I'm Greta Mueller, and I am excited to share with you guys some of the words that I wrote this summer. So I want to start off with a quote from one of my favorite writers. Um, I'm better at writing than public speaking. That's why I decided to become a copywriter. And if you look closely, you'll see that that quote is actually from me. So go easy on me, please. So a little bit about me. I am a rising senior at Mizzou. I'm studying journalism with an emphasis in copywriting, and I am the copywriting intern on the creative team. So I had the opportunity to work on a lot of different projects this summer. My work spanned across a lot of teams like the creative team, marketing, Firefox retention, Firefox acquisition, etc. So I'm just going to focus on these four: Firefox icon, social, send tabs, and snippets. So one of the perks of working with marketing is that I was able to see a lot of the really cool stuff that Mozilla has in store for the Mozilla brand and the Firefox brand. One of those things was updating the Firefox icon. So for this, we had 17 different variants of the Firefox icon, and we put them on usertesting.com, and people participated in the study, and they would record themselves giving feedback and saying what they liked and what they didn't like about the certain icon. So what I did was that I went through and I watched those videos. I took notes on what they said, and then I consolidated the info, did some analysis on, like I said, what worked and what didn't work, and then I shared it with the team. So stay tuned for a new Firefox icon in the near future. So social. I was lucky enough to come at a time when social was hosting some really cool events. For example, a night for internet health, and also the Save the Internet t-shirt pop-ups that were around San Francisco. So for these, I helped write the Facebook invites for the Night for Internet Health and the t-shirt pop-ups. And then in the middle is the first copy that I had in the wild, and that was for Veronica Belmont's new podcast. And it was on LinkedIn, and it says, what do your real life and your internet life have in common? Everything. So I was really excited about that, and I considered, printing it out and framing it and putting it on my desk, but I thought that would be a dead giveaway that I'm an intern, so I didn't. So send tabs. Okay, for all of you guys that don't know, send tabs is a new feature that we are releasing for Firefox. Essentially what it is device-to-device sharing for your browser tabs. So you can send your browser tabs from your tablet to your desktop and vice versa, etc. So some of the things that I got to work on for this were the landing page, the release email we're still working on right now, and then some snippets. This was a really good experience for me because this was the first time that I had really, worked on copy for a landing page. So that was a lot of fun. And last but not least, I got to work on snippets. So fun fact, before I actually got to Mozilla and started my internship, I was looking through Firefox and I was like, wow, these are really cool. These are super funny and I would love to work on them. And here I am. Also, snippets. Okay, in case you guys don't know, they are the little blurbs of text on the Firefox homepage underneath the search bar. So they can really vary in topic. They can be about, they can be things that we call delightful snippets, which are just little fun facts that make you smile. They can be related to a new release or a blog post or something of that nature. So I'll read one, for example. This one was for Firefox iOS, the new update. Problem, straining your eyes while scrolling through the internet at night. Solution, night mode. Do your eyes a favor and get Firefox on your iPhone. So I think this was probably my favorite assignment for sure. I think I had the most creative freedom. And yeah. So some of my takeaways from my summer with Mozilla. So there are a lot of good things about being a copywriter, but there are definitely some challenges. I think the biggest challenge that I probably faced was the fact that writing is like very subjective. Um, so a lot of times it would come down to, you know, one person's opinion about whether a sentence was good, or and then like a varying opinion about which sentence was better. I learned that there are ways to combat this though and work through it. Of course, we have guidelines that we follow, brand guidelines, so it's always good to look to that. But you can also do A/B testing, which is a really good way to determine which sentence like the audience is going to be most receptive to. And it doesn't even have to be formal. You can just take, you know, your two different options to a group of 5 or 6 people and be like, hey, which one do you like better? And that usually does the trick. So yeah, I think that was one of the most important things I learned. And last but not least, hey, thanks. Um, just like a big thank you to everyone for making my summer really awesome. Thank you to my managers, Tim Murray and Matej Novak, and my mentors, Michael Ham and Kevin Fan. And thank you to everyone that I worked with, because I can honestly say that I like learned something from all of you. So yeah, thanks for listening to my presentation. Does anyone have any questions?